we got a weedless spoon here. We're gonna fish for some pike in here and be able to get back in there into them weeds, because fish on.
I don't know what he is yet.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
There we go.
Around this way. Just turn around this way all the way.
Now we have our first fish.
It's the northern pike. Let's let him get him back in the water.
Good job, Dad. There we go.
That's one. If you're not getting real good action on that spoon, then let's switch to something that's a little more aggressive.
We'll stay weedless. So we get back in these weed beds, and that's where the northern pike really like to hang. And with this wind blowing into this bay, and we're seeing a ton of bait fish. And these pike just sit here in ambush, and that's why we use these weedless spoons, because I can just cast it right back in the middle of that stuff like that.
And they just wait in ambush.
Little guy. Boy, look at a lot of these small pike got bite marks in them. He's taking a couple hits from bigger pike, so we'll get him back in. Try to catch us a bigger one.
Here, he's got one.
Tell you what, these little pike are biters.
This could be the year you get a 25-pound pike.
Could be. Go. It's a second pike. These guys are smaller, but they're fighters, so let's get him back so we can get him to be a big guy.
You get him loose?
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Bring him.
Bring him over. Yeah, he's got some beef to him. Check that out, Russ.
Nice one so far, anyway. Potentially a big one.
Now there's a nice chunky northern pike.
We're getting bigger. We want to keep getting bigger.
He got back in there wrapped on the weeds, and I don't know if I had him, but I was able to pull and pop him out of there, and it's getting there for what we're there for. I got him in those weeds, and my dad just
Hold him out there.
told me to grab a hold of the spool and pull up, and the way it worked.
We like pike fishing because it's a lot. It's like muskie fishing. It's a lot like hunting. You sit here and you work the shorelines, you work rocky points, you work the weed beds. You're looking for that, you know, just like that big buck waiting for him to be around the next corner or coming around the corner from a hiding spot. That's the same thing with the pike. The pike are sitting there waiting for the bait fish, and so you just are constantly on the attack going after them. You know, whereas walleye fishing, you go after walleye and, you know, and you're crank baits or using minnows or whatever.
Like how'd you get?
3 or 4.
I caught 3.
3 or 4?
I caught 3.
So you caught 3 and got 1 close to the boat.
Yes.
That would be the only thing.
It should be ringing the bell any minute, so
Let's go.
Let's go get
Surf
dinner.
and turf.
Dinner.
that's good stuff. But we had a great dinner, great steaks, and Steven, one of the guys, just pointed out a great place so we can go get into. Russell almost just fell. We're going to catch some more fish. We're going to try to get after a muskie and maybe get into some other stuff while we're at it. So stay tuned. More on the outdoor option when we come back.